You know why the confidence is coming in? He's got nothing to lose.
Oh, we got Blueface coming in. We got Blueface entering the ring.
Oh, this is insane.
Blueface was a high school football quarterback in his native California. Feels that he is extremely athletic. He told me I want to stay long, straight 1-2s, utilize great footwork.
Notice he's crip walking right now. So he's making a statement with his walk alone.
Here it is. You know, earlier today I was at the hotel hanging out by the pool, and you know who came down to take a little swim before his fight? Blueface.
And he's wearing a robe that says, what does that say, Sean? Famous Cup? Oh, man. He's looking the part, but can he play the part? Because there's no playing games when you get into the ring.
Oh, he's got the tassels. I mean, look at this outfit. He's got 3 socks on, all Nike.
I gotta say, on behalf of the hip-hop community, this is a very, very big moment to see Blueface step into the ring. I feel like this is gonna be the turn of social media boxing, and rappers are going to start out calling out rappers.
Absolutely. I think we're going to see it at the end of this match if Blueface comes up with the W.
If they do interview him, if he does get the W, team, you already know who he's calling out.
Well, there better be an interview.
He's calling out Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Back we go to Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now set for our final platform showdown. Scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds at 155 pounds. Presented to you by Yummy Crypto. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears black and gold. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. His official weight, 151.4 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the TikTok star from Greenville, South Carolina, Kane Trujillo.
I'm telling you,
his opponent fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears blue and white. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall. His official weight, an even 155 pounds. Please welcome the popular hip-hop star from the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California, Blueface. And our referee in charge of the action, Tommy Santana.
well, this is a big moment that we're about to see right now.
Team, as a guy who lives on the internet, I never thought I'd see the day Blueface would face up against the TikTok.
I mean, this is something, man.
He's wearing Mike Tyson gloves.
Round number 1.
I mean, Mike Tyson socks, excuse me.
Blue and white trunks for Blueface, black and gold for Kane Trujillo.
Oh, Kane looks ready.
With the right hand from Blueface.
Oh, okay.
So we got to know, Blueface has the reach and height advantage. Now, does he take advantage of that fact?
Good right hand.
Already Blueface sneaking it in.
Switch of stances, southpaw back to orthodox for Blueface.
So Blueface doesn't look worried at what's coming at him. He's worried about what he's going to throw. But the question is he going to land?
Blueface looks calm and collected.
Ooh. The upper swing on the overhand, right on the overhand, left from Trujillo.
And we got a slug.
Yo, I know Blueface did not expect this from Kane. Kane is really out here slugging.
This is unreal. But he looks calm, collected.
He's good, he's reserved. He's much more the aggressor. He's leading the pace and the tempo of this fight.
And did I just see a smile on the face of Kane?
You know, if you smile during a fight, it doesn't always mean you're happy. It means, oh shit, I'm in trouble.
Switch of stances again for Blueface coming forward. Off of the jab, left to the body.
Sean, speaking of Blueface pre-fight, I know that he's looking to take this in round either 2 or 3. So he was not going for a first round finish in this one.
Blueface told me in our fighter meeting, I don't want to wear myself out forcing the KO.
Oh.
Measured, steady Blueface. 20 seconds remaining, round number 1.
Yo, I'm very, very, like, excited and pleased about Blueface's demeanor. He's very calm. He's very collected here.
Very calm.
Applying jab again from Trujillo.
Oh, he held that one back. He should have let it
Left
go.
hand. Trujillo on his bike as we end round number 1.
There we go. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Kane tried to run away and still got caught.
This would not feel right if it doesn't end with another man on the canvas.
This is our third and final platform showdown bout. Up next, back to bare knuckle. Abdiel Velazquez versus UFC veteran Gian Herrera at 125 pounds. BKFC 19 from Tampa, Florida will culminate with our highly anticipated main event, Paige Van Zandt versus Rachel Austin.
You know, once again, we're very appreciative of the BKFC fans who have given these fighters an opportunity. There are a lot more who are hungry for the opportunity, who want to showcase what they got.
Yeah, thank you for opening your doors to let us come in here, have a little shine. I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing. Blueface versus a TikToker.
Oh,
how did we get over this?
Not even a YouTuber.
I know.
Set for round number 2.
Here we go, Sean.
There is the bell. Touch of gloves. We didn't see in the first 2 platform showdown bouts. Big
Oh!
Trujillo off balance.
Is he gonna take it? Blueface, are you gonna take him there? He spun. Are you gonna take him there?
Trujillo spinning 360 degrees. Snap jab again.
Oh!
He bounced him off the circle.
Oh!
Oh my God.
Blue!
Good Lord. He's sizing him up. He's sizing him up.
We gotta note that he isn't landing on all these crazy punches. He's throwing, but they might not all be landing.
Trujillo's mouth is wide open. Left hand gets through. A shovel punch.
You know, I see this as I saw the first fight.
Trujillo off balance again.
Kane's trying to survive. Blueface is trying to end it.
Kane's still trying, though.
Oh! That punch knocked him into last winner. He does not know where he is.
Blueface is focused, and he's still looking.
Oh!
God.
I see the ref coming in.
The end could be near. Referee Tom Santana taking a really close look. One-way traffic in favor of Blueface.
BKFC is so dope because normal events would have stopped this already, but they're letting it go on, which is what we, the viewers, like to see.
And it's funny, Kane keeps bouncing off the outside of the circle. It's funny to watch. I've seen it.
Oh! How many spins is that, Sean?
Trujillo keeps spinning 360 degrees.
Was Kane a skater in his past life? He's doing 360.
Rule number 1 as a fighter, do not turn your back to your opponent. Protect yourself at all costs.
Little push there from Blueface. He's sizing up the Kane.
No! Oh no, is this going the distance? Oh, another spin! Count that, Sean!
Closing
Count
seconds,
that.
round number 1. There's the right hand as Blueface switches to orthodox. We move to the third final round.
Yo, Sean, I'm clapping. I'm clapping right now. This is fun.
This is a lot of fun, and honestly, it looked like Blueface was out there just giving a boy who did something wrong a spanking. A spanking.
But I will be surprised if Kane can survive this third round. That will mean a lot.
Well, the first 2 fights did go all 3 rounds. Here's the replay. Blueface sizing that up. He's waiting. Finds it.
Wow, that didn't even land, and he got Kane staggering.
But he pushed Kane all the way back into that ring.
Even his uppercuts, if those uppercuts have touched the chin, they would have put him down. I wonder if Blueface can make those adjustments going into this third round.
Right in the chest. And follow-up. You know, there must be some power behind Blueface because we see some of these shots not quite connecting, but Kane is flying back into the rope.
Oh, Kim, I felt his body shot, and I promise you, Blueface has power. I promise you.
You know, like we saw in the replay, he hit his arm, and he flew all the way back off the ring. I mean, it's interesting to see what's happening
I'm hoping
here.
to see a clean punch land this round and one man go down.
Third and final round, again the touch of gloves.
Oh.
He wants it.
Yep, he's going.
The right hand.
He's going for it.
There's the right hand. Another
Nice
big right
defense.
hand from Trujillo, just off the
Nice
mark.
defense by Blueface.
It is time to get that internet fame. You need.
Oh! A clean right by Kane. I don't think he noticed because he should have applied the pressure right then and there.
The internet is hungry. They're going to want to see a knockout here. Who will become a meme?
Oh!
Blueface stepping back in.
Blueface, if you realize the amount of uppercuts you can throw right now, you will be in a very happy
Good right
position.
hand from Blueface.
Yeah,
Getting
Kane's.
the walk down pressure.
Oh!
Now is that?
That was a push down.
That's a
That was a
push
push
down,
down. That
right?
was not a knockout.
Ruled as a slip by referee Tom Santana.
Oh, Kane's coming. Oh, Blueface is looking tired.
They're swinging for the fence.
Uh-oh. Oh! What are you doing? Not the Blueface!
What happened?
Yo!
Talking to Tom Santana.
Oh my God! You can't let him sit there dazed and confused.
Oh! Blue, remember Floyd Mayweather versus Victor Ortiz.
There is a
Protect
stand
yourself at all costs.
by Tom Santana.
And I gotta admit, Kane towards the end looked like Bryce Hall from the YouTubers TikToker match. His head flew back like a bobblehead. It's unreal.
Yo, Blue, you got 30 seconds. What do you got? What do you got, Blue? Does he know he only has 20 seconds to become an NFT that lives forever?
We'll see
We
how
need the
hard
knockout.
Blueface
He's going
goes
for
for the finish. Has recorded the standing knockout, standing knockdown, lands the big right hand, now searching for the knockout. Final seconds of this fight.
Man. Oh, he finished it. Oh, Blue. Blue finish it. Oh, no, this is going the distance.
There is the bell.
Oh.
Look at that Mortal Kombat
I did
combo.
so bad.
Oh.
You know, I interviewed all of these fighters before their fight, and they all talked big knockouts, and we did not see one tonight.
I tell you what, Kane is going to get a little respect for going all the rounds with Blueface.
You know what, Kim? We know how the internet works. I'm sure the punches that Blueface landed on Kane are going to be what's shown to the internet and not it going the distance.
Well, we'll see.
Don't care who you are. Listen, you can have millions of subscribers on YouTube. You can have all the Twitch Prime subs. You can have all the fame and the fortune. But at the end of the day, everyone that's in that game, they're all equal. There is no upper hand depending on how popular you are, and you shouldn't be treated that way either. You should just go at them with everything you got, because that's what it's going to take to walk out of New York.
Want this opportunity, who will throw a showdown.
And I must say, bare knuckle, we knew little about this sport. We're seeing it in life, and we are lifetime fans after seeing what we saw tonight before these celebrity matches.
Hard to see this going any other way, but a unanimous decision win for Blueface. Landed some really big shots. Recorded the standing knockdown in round number 3.
Hey, Kane Trujillo can go home saying, I didn't get knocked out. I did not lose. Like, I did not, like, get embarrassed on the internet. He went the distance.
Absolutely. We think we know how this one's getting called.
Here is Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, after completing the scheduled 3 rounds, our independent analysts have declared your winner by unanimous decision, Blueface!
Rightfully deserved. Rightfully deserved. A clean win by Blueface.
I mean, it was crystal clear that he was the better fighter tonight. He didn't get the knockout, but he still came out, showed the world what he can do, and now it's going to be interesting to see who Blueface gets in the ring with next.
Oh, that's big. Oh! Oh my God!
This is unbelievable.
Oh my God!
Man jumps in the ring and punches Blueface.
Yo!
Back.
Yo!
It's an all-out war inside the ring.
Oh
ladies and
my
gentlemen.
God! Blueface!
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Oh, we got police officers in here trying to get to the bottom of this. Blueface is over in the corner. Calm down right now. Looks like he is protected. But it looks
Who was that? Who caused
It
that?
looks like a crazed fan ran up and attacked Blueface.
Well, he got checked to the jaw by Blueface with a clean right with his fist.
Security now all around Blueface. It looks like the perpetrator is being thrown out of the ring.
Oh, he's getting demolished. He's getting thrown out.
And the cops have him.
Oh, man. Oh, 1 minute. Oh, my goodness.
There's four. There's two of them. Two of them jumped in.
Wow.
And the cops got this guy down on the ground. They're wrapping him up right now.
Sean, if you want to talk about viral, this just went viral.
This really happened right here at the BKFC 19. And I got to stand up on my chair.
Oh, my God.
And we got the commissioner out there trying to calm things down. This is insane, ladies and gentlemen.
Sean, I know this is very unprofessional for you and for the fans of BKFC, but I'm sorry, the internet loves it.
You got to understand, I run Drama Alert. This is what I live for. And it looks like two people have been brought into custody.
Oh, man, they do not know who they're stepping up to. Unfortunately, I feel like we're going to miss out on the interview with Blueface now.
Well, I'll tell you this, and I don't know if someone in the back has a replay or if they could even show that, but I'd love to see it.
Oh, he caught him with a clean right. That's a bigger punch that landed than in the fight.
That's insane.
That's really poor spear rapper. To get disrespected like that is just not right, especially when he's exhausted after a fight.
I knew it was serious when my broadcast partner, Chris Lights Out Lytle, jumped into the ring to restore order. Blueface very impressive over the full 3 rounds in 6 minutes. Long, straight punches. Valiant in defeat for Kane Trujillo, but Blueface very strong with his straight punches all the way to victory. The winner by way of unanimous decision, Blueface defeats Kane Trujillo.
Oh, I can't wait to get in the locker room with Blueface to get that post-interview to find out what really happened. We'll tell you on social media.
Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship is back on Friday night, August 20th with BKFC 20 in Biloxi, Mississippi. On this stacked card, you'll see Johnny Bedford versus Reggie Barnett 2. This time, the rematch for the vacant BKFC Bantamweight Championship. Plus, it's the bare knuckle debut of Alan Belcher as he faces Tony Rope. You can watch live worldwide on Bare Knuckle TV and on Fight. That's Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship 20, Friday night, August 20th in Biloxi, Mississippi. In tonight's main event versus Rachel Ostovich, Paige Van Zant makes a return to Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Highly confident and fully intent on recording her first Bare Knuckle victory.
We're done?
Your first bare knuckle fight and my first boxing match. So first few rounds, just getting my feet wet, trying to figure out what to expect, what the fight was going to feel like. And then as the fight developed, I think we could all see that I was growing with the fight. I was making the changes I needed to win the later rounds. I think I was very close to finishing her in the 5th. So it's just capitalizing off of that 5th round and continuing to grow. And I think the more and more rounds I have in bare knuckle, the better. Going into this, it's not a rematch because it's a completely different style of fighting. It's a completely different fight. It's bare knuckle boxing. It's not MMA. I'm not scared of how hard she hits because I've been hit by her before. Well, I do know what she brings to the table.
Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship 19 live tonight from the jam-packed Florida State Fairgrounds in Tampa, Florida. We are through the platform showdown, and we go back to Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship bouts. Up next, Abdiel Velazquez versus Gian Herrera, the UFC veteran at 125 pounds. And Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship is back next month. Friday night, August 20th, BKFC 20 will be in Biloxi, Mississippi. Reggie Barnett versus Johnny Bedford. Their rematch. This is for the vacant BKFC 135-pound title. Then Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship makes its debut in Nebraska, the outstanding fight city of Omaha. BKFC 21, you see Dakota Cochran versus Mike Richmond. October 22nd, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship will be in Arizona for the first time in the greater Phoenix metropolitan area, as we will be in Chandler. I'm rejoined on commentary by Chris Lights Out Lytle, who almost resumed his pro fighting career, breaking up that fracas. And you see the numbers as we go back to bare knuckle at 125 pounds. Abdiel Velazquez versus Gian Herrera. Our tale of the tape is presented by Royal Kratom, 100% natural pain relief.
Now, if you look at this, it seems like everybody's exactly even almost. Height the same, reach fairly similar. The one difference in this is Abby's had a lot more fights. This is his 7th bare knuckle fight. Herrera, this is his first. It could be a huge difference. He is a more experienced combative veteran, but not in this sport. So that could be all the difference in the world.
Gian Herrera, 10-3 in his pro MMA career. 4-fight veteran in the UFC. And he strongly dislikes Abdiel Velazquez. There was a scuffle between the two at yesterday's weigh-ins. Herrera said Velazquez was a kid who used to come into his gym and train. He never actually sparred or rolled with him. He saw Velazquez. He thought that it was very disrespectful that Velazquez called him out. Herrera said, I'm going to punish him in this bout.
And one thing he said, he thinks the clinch is underutilized. He feels like he's a bigger, stronger guy. He wants to utilize that clinch. He feels like he has more power. He wants to manhandle his opponent right now and show him he's the top dog, not the other way around.
Herrera said, even though Abdiel Velazquez enters with 6 bare-knuckle bouts, he has never faced anyone on my level.
Yeah, that's a bold statement right there. You know, he's fought a lot of tough people in this organization, so I'm not sure if he's accurate there. I guess we'll find out.
Draped in the flag of his native Puerto Rico, now based in Florida, Abdiel Velazquez. This is bout number 7 in BKFC for Velazquez. He's also had 16 fights in his pro MMA career. Velasquez said of Gian Herrera, I feel that he gets frustrated easily. I'm going to have a fast start off of the scratch line in the first round, and if needed, every round after that.
Yeah, we've seen from in the past, he had a couple quick knockdowns from the right off the bell. He just comes right after his opponent. You know, he did say something I found fairly interesting. He has had 16 MMA fights, but he is all in on bare knuckle. He's really working on his defense. He wants to make sure he doesn't brawl. He stays in good position the entire time.
This is Velasquez's first BKFC bout at 125 pounds. Of his 16 pro MMA fights, 8 have been at 125. Herrera, a more natural 125er. That was the weight class for all 4 of his UFC bouts. Velazquez said at 125, I'll retain my power, and I'm going to be a lot faster. To get us started, Jeff Houston.
Fight fans of Tampa, we are set for the next fight of the night. Scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the flyweight division. Presented to you by Royal Kratom, 100% natural pain relief. Introducing you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight, he wears black and white. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall. His official weight, 125.1 pounds. He holds an impressive MMA record, 10 victories opposite 3 defeats, and makes his bare knuckle debut tonight. Fighting out of Tampa, Florida, here is Gian Herrera. And across the ring, his opponent fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight, he wears gold and black. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall. His official weight, 125.5 pounds. His bare knuckle record stands at 3 victories opposite 3 defeats. Fighting out of Tampa, Florida, by way of Puerto Rico, here is Abdiel And our referee in charge of the action, Big Dan Mergliata.
All right, gentlemen.
Both fighters up to scratch.
Give him a chance to get out. Hold on a second.
Back to bare knuckle fighting. Bare knuckle the rest of the way through our main event. Paige Van Zandt versus Rachel Ostovich. This is a really intriguing battle, 125 pounds. Round number 1. And a fast start for Abdiel Velazquez, just as he said he would do off of the scratch line. He's in the yellow and black trunks, black and white for Gian Herrera.
And this is a very tough task for Gian Herrera in his first fight, bare knuckle. Fighting a guy with a ton of experience.
Good right hand and a counter right. Down goes Velazquez after he landed.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put your hands up. Step towards me. You ready? All right, let's go.
A new smile on the face of Velazquez. Right back to it, lands the left hand. There's the rear right uppercut from Herrera. Down goes Velazquez again.
And it looked like he landed the punch and he fell down from it.
6, 7. Hey, I know you want. Put your hands up. All right, baby.
This is a phenomenal first bare knuckle round for Gian Herrera. But no one has won anything yet. Velazquez firing back, lands the left hand. Herrera's with his back against the ropes.
Break.
Big shots and crumpling down is Velazquez. We might be through.
I said break. You hit on a break.
I'm called by Dan Mergliata saying those were illegal blows after he called break.
That might be true, but the damage is still there. And he's very hurt right now, man. He needs his break. I would take the full time if I could. They're not giving him any time.
Referees watch how fighters fall. Velasquez crumpled on that last shot, even though it was deemed illegal. Left hand right back. Velasquez still throwing, trying to clear his mind.
He needs to utilize that clinch right now. He's hurt.
Velasquez, good right hand. Both fighters absolutely bombing, and down goes Velasquez again. Officially 3 knockdowns now recorded by Herrera here in round 1. No 3 knockdown rule.
And he cannot keep trying to punch right there. He's got to get in there and clinch and get to the second round. That's his best option right now. If he gets knocked down again, they might not let it go anymore.
4 big shots. We'll see how Mergliata rules back. Cannot be saved by the bell in any round.
I mean, what a dominating performance so far for Herrera.
Mergliata did not first rule that as a knockdown, but keeping a very close eye, following Velasquez back to his corner. Velasquez in all sorts of trouble.
You know, I almost feel like this is a case of like the Big Brother situation. I mean, look at some of these massive shots he's taking. And he's in there and he's getting caught cleanly and just being dropped. There's a nice clean shot right there. Oh, just right on the chin. Seems like his hands are not quite as fast. His chin's up a little bit more. He's just going with the guy a lot more, experience at high level, just like Herrera said.
Chris, fighters always talk about what they gain when they go down the weight class, but there are elements that you lose to your skill set as well.
Well, I always feel like when you go down, those guys are faster, you know what I mean? And the power's always going to be a factor, but it doesn't matter how hard you hit if that guy's hitting you twice as many times.
All right, ready?
Herrera officially recording 3 knockdowns in round number 1. Time called is Dr. Don Muzi, president of the Association of Ringside Physicians, chief medical officer for BKFC. The check of Velasquez, the okay from Dr. Muzi. Now both fighters up to scratch. Round 2.
I would say Velazquez needs to really utilize that clinch a little bit more. Try to wear his opponent out first before he does.
Oh, that's a big left hand.
And he just let him hit the ground.
And down again, and that is it. Mergliata has seen enough. And that is a phenomenal BKFC debut and victory for Gian Herrera.
Wow, he looked phenomenal in there. Showed a lot of power and a lot of speed.
Hey, school. Kind of school.
Another fight starts to break up.
Yo, give me the fucking school.
Huge disappointment for Abdiel Velazquez in his 7th BKFC bout.
And here we come with just a barrage of punches right there, clean shots. All those landed very nicely right there. And he showed some toughness right there, but man, I mean, hit the ground and hopped right back up. His face is a mess right now.
Herrera was incensed at Velasquez during our fighter meeting. It transferred to the weigh-ins where he actually got off a kick, a rear roundhouse kick.
I'm not coming in. I'm not coming in.
At this pose-down photos against Velazquez, but virtually every punch he threw in this bout landed, Chris.
Yeah, like I was talking about, I felt like that was like a big brother scenario where no matter, he just felt like he was a stronger guy. He wasn't intimidated at all by the younger fighter. He just brought it to him.
Abdiel Velazquez is an outstanding bare-knuckle fighter, and he was absolutely trucked by Gian Herrera.
He was outmatched right there, and like I said, he just felt like he didn't feel like he could win. I think he might have until he got hit for the first time, and I think he was like, this isn't what I thought was going to happen.
He's the one that came over. Buzz around UFC veterans coming to BKFC.
Thank you, brother.
For some reason, that buzz largely eluded Gian Herrera. I'm not sure why. Again, the 4-fight UFC veteran is phenomenal. Just 31 years old, 10-3 in his still active pro MMA career. And that is a message sender in bare-knuckle fighting championship.
Absolutely. I can't see too many people who are going to be lining up to fight this guy. Sometimes people are jumping in the ring wanting to fight him. I don't see that happening.
That's a great moment now between these two fighters.
They stop Abby fight. You got to like that, man. Once you get out there, once you settle it, it's over.
We go to Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Big Dan Mergliotta, steps in and calls a stop to this fight at 14 seconds into round number 2 for your winner by TKO, Gian Herrera.
Wow, what an entrance to the sport right here. I look forward to seeing this guy fight again, if we can find anybody who wants to fight him.
Taking a cut outside of his left brow, Gian Herrera, and that's because Velazquez, through all of that punishment, all of those punches, did throw and land, but he simply could not match the pace, the timing, and the power of Gian Herrera. Abdiel Velazquez officially down 3 times in round number 1. He exploded off the scratch line, and then Herrera immediately took control. Gian Herrera continuing through to round number 2, where he gets the win, victorious by way of second round TKO. Gian Herrera defeats Abdiel Velazquez. Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship is back on Friday night, August 20th, with BKFC 20 in Biloxi, Mississippi. On this absolutely loaded card, you will see Johnny Bedford versus Reggie Barnett 2 for the BKFC 135-pound championship. Plus, it's the bare knuckle debut of Alan Belcher as he faces Tony Lopez. You can see it live on Bare Knuckle TV and on Fight. Watch it globally. Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship 20 Friday night, August 20th in Biloxi, Mississippi. Rachel Ostovich closing in on our main event. A fight she says, I'm not calling a rematch, but the two did meet in the UFC January 2019. Van Zandt won by way of second round submission. Ostovich said her main motivation coming to BKFC was to avenge that defeat. We send it to Ron Crockett. Apologies for the audio issues. We will get back to that interview. Ron Kruk versus Paige Van Zandt. Chris, there are debuts at Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, and then there are debuts. And that was the debut from Gian Herrera.
Like I said, I haven't seen too many people who, after the first fight, people are like, I don't know if I want to fight that guy. But if there's ever one, that's probably going to be it.
Paige Van Zandt versus Rachel Ostovich. Our third and final women's bout. That's our main event. Now the first women's bout of this BKFC 19 card. Taylor Starling versus Cassie Robb at 125 pounds. You see our tale of the tape. It is presented by BetOnline.ag.
I mean, this is another one where it's extremely close. You have a 1-inch height difference, no big deal. Hat bits on the reach, nothing big. The only difference, Taylor Starling just coming off the Fight of the Year performance. Cassie Robb's going to have to play catch-up pretty quick. She's going to have to figure out that distance. She does not want to be on the receiving end of Taylor Starling's punches.
Cassie Robb, this is her BKFC debut. 13 fights in a pro MMA career, including 2 in Invicta. Robb said in preparing for her first ever bare knuckle fight, she's been working on getting in, landing punches, and then getting right back out quickly. She said, I do not want to stand and trade. I don't want to stay in the mid-range against Taylor Starling.
Great idea. She wants to utilize head movement, slip inside. She says she knows her opponent's tough. Like you said, she doesn't want to trade punches with her. She has to keep moving while she throws her punches, which is great advice for herself.
Robb also said, I don't want to hunt for the knockout. I want to continually land punches, be elusive, step off, use angles, use slips, and break down Taylor Starling.
The thing with this one is she's going to have to figure this out fairly quickly. She's going against a girl who had, it was only one fight, but it seemed like there was a lot that she learned in that fight, and so she's going to have to be a lot of on-the-job training right now.
Taylor Starling had a phenomenal BKFC debut at Knucklemania in February, winning a 5-round unanimous decision versus Charissa Sagala, a true Fight of the Year candidate.
And she learned a lot in that fight. She learned where she wants to be, and more importantly, where she doesn't want to be. She doesn't want to be standing right in front of her opponent, taking shots like that. She's shown she's tough. Now she wants to show she's skilled.
Taylor Starling called that win life-changing. She is now fully intent on keeping the momentum going.
One thing is she's more relaxed now after having one fight. Definitely those cobwebs, those nerves are cleared, everything. So she wants to focus on the clinch. She's definitely excited and expecting a wild start from her opponent.
She is a huge personality, is evident there. Taylor Starling. Very candid in our fighter meeting. She said the fear of the unknown is gone after that Charissa Sagala fight. She said, I'm much more relaxed. I know what it feels like now to get punched in the face hard and repeatedly bare knuckle. I'm calm and I'm focused on going against Cassie Robb, who she considers a close friend. There's the myth in combat sports that you have to dislike your opponent. So often that's artificially created by promotion. The reality is there's usually respect. It does not diminish the competition level, does not diminish the intensity. As you will see here, these are 2 very talented fighters who like each other a lot, who are going hard for the victory, Chris. To get us started, Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the next fight of the night. Scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the women's flyweight division. Presented to you by BetOnline.ag. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight she wears white and black. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall. Her official weight, 121.7 pounds. She is a veteran of 13 professional MMA fights. And tonight she makes her bare knuckle debut. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado. Here is Cassie, the Joker, Robb. And across the ring, her opponent fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight she wears black and yellow. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall. Her official weight, 125.1 pounds. She holds an undefeated bare knuckle record at 1-0. Fighting out of Rock Hill, South Carolina. Here is Taylor Killer B. And our referee in charge of the action, Andrew Glenn.
Taylor Starling told us, Chris, in our fighter meeting against Charissa Sigala in my win in February at Knucklemania, I proved my toughness. Tonight against Robb, I want to prove my skill set.
All right, ladies, toe the line.
The fighters towing the line.
Knuckle up.
Round number 1. Big shots to start from Taylor Starling in the black and yellow. Robb in the white and black and holding on. Again, there's friendship, and it does not matter. This is a barrage of punches from Taylor Starling.
And I love
a quick finish.
Very smart by starting off and jumping on your opponent who's never had a bare knuckle fight. Exactly what you should be doing.
This is an onslaught while taking a tremendous amount of punishment, and that is it. Just like that, a huge first-round win for Taylor Starling.
Exactly what she should have jumped all over from the beginning. Robb should have taken a knee, but she did not, so she just continued to take the beating. The killer bee was all over. She's really embracing this sport and loves it right now.
Chris, you made such an excellent point. We've seen that repeatedly from MMA fighters in bare knuckle who have no boxing experience. Boxers are taught take a knee in that situation, but that goes against every instinct as an MMA fighter.
And you have to understand that. You have to know going in. You have to understand the difference in what sport this is. This isn't MMA. This isn't boxing. This is bare knuckle. Here it is, right from the beginning. We're going to show the whole thing. Just all over her, right, left, just swarming her opponent. Her opponent couldn't even grab. Like, you were allowed to clinch. She did it right there. You got to really grab those arms. She wasn't able to. And after that, she was done. Right about now, you should have just said, okay, I'm in trouble. Take that knee, get your 8 count, and regroup. The killer bee was exactly what she should have been right there, just swarming. See how I said that? Swarming like a bee.
That's a great stoppage by referee Andrew Glenn. Robb just simply had no answers to that onslaught of punches from Taylor Starling.
Absolutely. And look at that look on her face. She's loving this right here. She loves the home she's found at BKFC. And if she's going to put on performances like that, she's going to be here for a long time.
Herrera really did not like Abiel Velazquez. Look how that fight went. Taylor Starling really likes Robb. Look how that fight went.
Well, it just goes to show you don't have to dislike the person. Like, they'll probably have a drink together after the fight. It isn't what it is. Sometimes you have to fight your friends.
That is a big momentum continuing and indeed building win for Taylor Starling.
This time her eyes not swollen shut afterwards either.
Chris, in 2 fights, Taylor Starling has emerged as someone really to watch now in BKFC's women's 125-pound division. To Jeff Houston we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Andrew Glenn, steps in and calls a stop to the fight at 28 seconds into round number 1 for your winner by TKO, Taylor "Killer Bee" Starling.
And just look at that enthusiasm after a great fight. She's feeling she's coming into her own. Went out there and took care of her business exactly like she needed to. Swarmed on her opponent and didn't give her a chance to breathe.
Here's Brian Sosha with the winner.
I'm here with the winner. Of course, another great bout with you. At Knucklemania, you came out, you had an amazing fight. And now this has to be a statement win. That was 20-some seconds. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. First, I want to say thank you to my kids at home. Carson and Brody, you're the reason that I do this every day and struggle like I do and sacrifice like I do.
As you can hear, the crowd loves you. Congratulations. Again, a statement win. I can't wait to see what you're going to do next. What is next for you?
I want to become the first women's champ, and I know that's going to be a long climb. I know there's a lot of women in the way booing me right now, but I want to be the world champ, baby!
They love you here. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Taylor Starling, our winner. Congratulations.
Simply dominant from Taylor Starling. Throwing, landing, and landing hard. The winner by way of first-round TKO in 28 seconds, Taylor Starling defeats Robb. With a look at the fight odds for tonight's main event, here's Mystic Zach. He is presented by BetOnline.ag.
We've got a huge fight in tonight's main event. BKFC's biggest star, Paige VanZant, is making her return to the squared circle. This is a highly anticipated match because it's a rematch. Both these girls are UFC veterans. Both these girls are tough as nails. But Paige VanZant's a big favorite here. That's because in their first fight, she showed a big striking advantage. But I think Ostovich is the path to victory here. I think she needs to get inside, get dirty, box inside. I think that's the key, and that's what Britain Hart was able to do. But all in all, I've still got Paige VanZant with a minus 350 line. All odds, of course, brought to you by BetOnline.ag. Back to you, Sean.
Set now for our feature fight of the night, women's flyweights. Britain Hart versus Jenny Savage, the number, presented by Fusion CBD Sports Water.
And I know there's a lot of bad blood right here, but this fight isn't about that. This fight is about distance. Look, right here we have Britain Hart has a 5-inch height advantage, a 3.5-inch reach advantage. That's going to make Jenny Savage have to come inside and try and close that gap. And Britain Hart's very good at staying on the outside and peppering her opponent. She was able to do it her last fight. She's learned that. That's what this is about. Can Jenny Savage get inside on Britain Hart?
Jenny Savage made her BKFC debut last December. She defeated Sheena Starr by way of second-round TKO.
And if you look at it, she did a great job of getting inside right there. Sheena's very tall, and she exploded in a lot of the times and was able to get inside, looping punches like that over the top of those jabs. That's what she's going to have to do if she wants to have a chance at winning this fight tonight.
Jenny Savage at 5'2" in MMA. And now in bare knuckle, used to fighting taller fighters.
Right, no punch,
knows
step back,
he has
please.
to solve the distance. Jenny Savage, 7 fights in her pro MMA career, including a win versus Taylor Starling that you and I commentated, Chris. Savage fights on the inside. She said, I've been working on focusing on small steps and movements, pivots and angles to get to the inside of Britain Hart in this bout.
And that's exactly what she's going to have to do, take a lot of little steps to get in position, and not necessarily big leaps, because then you're able to get countered easier. So she's going to take a lot of small steps. Good footwork is what this is going to have to be about. She said she wants to get in and land body shots and has to worry about that overhand right from her opponent.
Savage said, I can't stand in front of Britain Hart. I feel that once I get to the inside, I can absolutely take control of this bout.
Well, one thing she said I really like, she said she has to get inside, but she has to get smartly inside. That means not rushing in and taking shots. She has to come in behind the jab. She wants to control the tempo right here and fight when she wants to fight.
Britain Hart versus Paige VanZant, our main event of Knuckle Mania in February. Heated at the weigh-ins, but composed in the unanimous decision win versus Paige VanZant was Britain Hart through all 5 rounds.
And look how she controls the distance right there. As soon as she sees Paige getting in her range, she's throwing punches. That's exactly what she should do with the long arms she has. She needs to keep her opponent at bay, and that's exactly what she's going to try and do here tonight.
Hart called that win the absolute biggest of her life. Perhaps the biggest moment of Britain Hart's life occurred on Wednesday here in Florida, when she married BKFC heavyweight champion and all-around good person Joey Beltran. She's such a responsible human being. She still made our fighter meeting on time.
You know, that is one thing I've heard people talking about, was the fact that she has a lot going on right now. A huge win, just getting married. Is she focused right now on her opponent, Jenny Savage?
Britain Hart, very candidly in our fighter meeting, said, I have to continue the momentum that I gained in defeating Paige VanZant in Knuckle Mania in February. She knows how unforgiving combat sports is. You're great when you win, and suddenly you're not so great when you lose. Short memories.
One loss can change everything, but she's focused on the right things. She says she wants to increase her punching power and physical strength. And that is something I know people have talked about. Like, she lands a lot of punches, but doesn't have necessarily the knockout power with that. So she's been working on that.
This is Hart's 5th bout of BKFC. She's also had 11 fights in pro boxing, and she said, this is the first time I've really disliked my opponent. I'm going to open up. I'm going to take chances. I'm not going to be so cautious because I want to hurt Jenny Savage.
That's true, but once again, this can lead to big problems if you go in there and you get too wild. You got to fight your game. You go in there and you get caught with a punch. This is bare knuckle. One thing could change it.
To get our feature fight started, Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now set for our feature fight of the night. Scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the women's flyweight division. Presented to you by Fusion CBD Sports Water. All the benefits you need for fast muscle recovery. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight she wears gold and black. She stands 5 feet 2 inches tall. Her official weight, 124.8 pounds. She holds an undefeated bare-knuckle record at 1-0. Fighting out of Clarksville, Tennessee, here is Jenny, the Tennessee Gangster Savage. And across the ring, her opponent fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight she wears black and blue. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall. Her official weight, 123.7 pounds. Her bare-knuckle record stands at 2 victories opposite 2 defeats. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, here is Britain 5.0. And our referee in charge of the action, Chris Young.
So often in combat sports, most definitely including bare knuckle, it comes down to range. Chris, without question, this is a range fight.
Absolutely. This is exaggerated because of the height difference and the reach advantage.
So, ladies, hold the line. Listen up. Blue corner, you ready?
The fighter's hands high, up to scratch. The bell, round number 1. Black and blue trunks for the newlywed Britain Hart. Gold and black for Jenny Savage. A measured start from both fighters.
Looks like Jenny Savage's strategy is to just kind of wait for her opponent to come forward, and then she can kind of close that gap for her. Yeah, she's waiting for Britain Hart to come forward, and then she can explode in.
With the left, can't get it through off with the overhand.
It's actually a pretty good strategy because I think Britain Hart was expecting her to come straight forward. She's making Britain Hart come forward, and then she explodes in.
Savage's chest fairly open to target. And looking for the duck under the slip to move to the inside. There's the right hand from the southpaw stance. Straight right hand from Britain Hart right back. 60 seconds gone, round number 1.
Watch your fingers, watch your fingers.
Savage, see the eye contact, looking very composed. Are trying to stay busy, trying to dictate the tempo and the movement. Now exploding forward. Big shots by Britain Hart. Body head, short left hand counter from Savage off of the turn.
And Savage is grabbing her, but she's getting punched while she's doing it.
A bit of refereeing from Christopher Young. That's an active clinch, letting the fighters go. On the underhook now, the overhook held by Jenny Savage. Body shots right hand. Christopher Young telling Britain Hart, listen to me. Don't punch off of the break when I call break. The complaint from Jenny Savage to Young. Right back to it. Final seconds, round number 1. Britain Hart versus Jenny Savage in our feature fight, women's 125-pounders. There is the bell.
Yeah, with your fingers, okay? Ethan?
I mean, not a lot of action right there. The stuff that did happen, it seemed like Britain Hart was able to get inside and land a lot of punches. Did a little bit more damage, I believe.
Okay, that's your first round. Let me know if you need a drink. That was round 1.
No showing on a little break there. I was able to walk around a little bit. I was able to see a lot of people here, a lot of star-studded people. And here's some of those punches right there. This is where Britain Hart was able to close that distance. See, it's been not exactly what we expected. We expected Jenny Savage to close the distance. She's not. She's making Britain Hart close the distance, and that's what happened right here. But as they got inside, it was actually Britain Hart that was doing the damage. Like I said, I was able to walk around. I saw some pretty good superstars here. Warren Sapp's here. Had to talk to him for a minute. Out of a star-studded event we have here. I love it.
Sapp, such a great player. Get a lot of NFL players, current and retired, coming to bare knuckle fighting championship events. Round number 2.
I always think it's funny talking to these NFL guys like, you guys are crazy here.
Good right hand. Big sequence again from Hart. Savage firing back into the pocket. Left to the body. Remember, Don Fry is smiling at this sequence. 30 seconds gone, round number 2. This is more aggression than we've ever seen from Britain Hart, through to a word against Jenny Savage. Half-tight plunge snatched by Savage.
And you can tell she does not like her opponent. Like you said, she's normally like coming in here and just throwing punches like this. She's more measured.
Savage hands high and tight. Step in from Savage with the left hand. Hart again trying to time from the outside the mid-range. There's a good right hand on the entry. Half-tight plunge snatched again from Jenny Savage into the clinch. Right hand. Uppercut from Savage. Both fighters throwing again from that single collar tie position.
You know, I'm really impressed with Britain Hart from the inside. She's doing a lot of damage in there. I mean, I think Savage's techniques and strategies actually working about making Britain Hart come to her, taking away that range, but it's not really working out. She's not getting the better of these inside exchanges.
Savage with the head chancery, the guillotine position. That will get the break every time, and it does, of course, from Christopher Young. 25 seconds remaining, round number 2.
Like I said, look at the inside work. It's being done all by Britain Hart, and that's exactly what we thought Jenny Savage wanted to be.
Listen.
Separation again from Christopher Young, keeping this fight flowing. Long, straight left hand from the orthodox stance from Britain Hart. Right hand on the entry, back to the inside. That punch appeared late. Again, Christopher Young telling Britain Hart, listen to me, listen for the bell. Next stop, round 3.
Oh, Britain Hart has a pretty good shiner going on right there. It's swollen up.
It's in the lid of the right eye, as you see.
They got to do some work on that, because if that swells shut, that could be a huge problem. Can't see any left hand coming after that. And she's fighting a left-handed fighter.
And if that pops, that is a massive problem in the lid.
Absolutely. They got to do whatever they can right now. They put the in-swell on there to push pressure on that, try and stop that swelling from happening as much as possible. There's Britain Hart coming after her opponent right there. This is a good sequence. Both are landing, but right now, Jenny Savage is grabbing the head and opening up her body and letting Britain Hart continually punch her.
Round number 3. Savage pivoting off of the scratch line. Big right hand, another right hand. Furious onslaught now from Britain Hart into the pocket. Savage trying to clinch, trying to hit that single collar tie, half-tie plumb again. Hart to the body, relentless with those shots.
So impressed right now, Britain Hart's inside game with this clinch. She seems like she's just angry and mad and just throwing punches at all times. Oh man, look at that. Hart with 27 out of 68. 67, I'm sorry, but a 40% landing rate. She's all over her right now.
Hart on the walk down, there's a big right hand, another right hand. Savage the big exhale as she steps back. Savage with the left hand, another left, couldn't get in. They'll run the second left. Again, this is exactly the position where Savage told me she did not want to be, stuck on the outside. I don't know that she expected this tenacity on the inside from Hart.
Exactly, she had a very good game plan, I believe, bringing Britain Hart forward, but she's not getting the better of the exchanges when she is forward.
Big uppercuts. Good left hand. 4 big shots now from Britain Hart. Hart controlling the head again, completely legal in this BKFC rule set.
Look at Savage right there. Her eyes hurt right now. She looks like Popeye in there with it all squinted up.
Savage taking more big shots. Hart relentless.
Man, I'm kind of impressed with Savage's ability to take punches right there. She's getting beat up all over the place, body, face.
Referee Christopher Young taking a closer look. Look at his position.
They might need to stop this. She's not fighting back very well.
Left hand. More big shots. Final seconds, round number 3. Hart trying to finish it here. Relentless to the body, to the head. She gets the finish. She gets the win. The momentum continues for Britain Hart.
Man, I've never seen her like that. She was relentless coming after her opponent.
Just saw the appreciation of BKFC fighter Elvin Brito.
And you got to like that too. Afterwards, Bret Hart came over there, gave her opponent a hug. Don't know exactly what she said, but you know, after the fight, whatever beat the head is squashed.
Britain Hart said there is no way that I'm losing in the week that I get married. The Hart family celebrating. Reggie Barnett there as well. We'll see him next month in our main event versus Johnny Bedford.
And here's over the end of the fight, look, just hard punches the entire time. Body, just killing the body. Then she moves upstairs. Beautiful job by mixing it up. And here's it looks like the finish right there. Jenny Savage was just done. She's holding on for dear life, but Britain Hart was happy. None of it, just clean shots to the face. The referee did a great job there. Look, she's not fighting back.
That's a great stoppage from referee Christopher Young. No complaint from Jenny Savage. The celebration with her husband, BKFC heavyweight champion Joey Beltran. And how tough Chris is Jenny Savage. She never went down in that fight.
That was impressive. I was thinking that right before that. I mean, she took a lot of clean shots by Britain Hart, and she took it like a champ. She showed she was here to fight, man.
Jenny Savage obviously disappointed. I'm not sure she really hurt her stock, though, in that loss, showing her toughness, but Britain Hart just showing her class.
I mean, Britain Hart almost tripled her up in punches thrown, more than tripled her, 6 times as many punches landed. Just a phenomenal 24 body shots, and a lot of those body shots were extremely hard. What a performance right there.
We go to Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Chris Young, steps in and calls a stop to the fight at 1 minute 55 seconds into round number 3 for your winner by TKO, Britain 5.0 Hart.
What a win for her. That keeps her right in contention, what she wants to be. You know, right for that 125-pound strap. That's what she wants. That's what she's going for. And she put herself in a great position right now to accomplish that.
That's a nice moment between these two. Very nice to see the respect now post-fight. Brian Sosha is with the winner, Britain Hart.
Thank you for being, come on up here. Big win. Take your mouthpiece out. Can you take your mouthpiece out so we can talk to you?
Wait.
A good, what's going on here? Hold on. Yeah, is that a, whoa. Oh, okay. That's a warrior right there. It's a true warrior. Now she's got the beautiful smile. Hey, listen, Britain, congratulations. What a couple days it's been for you. First, a marriage happened to our heavyweight champion of the world, Joey Beltran, and now a big win here tonight. You got to be feeling amazing.
I'm feeling good.
I know, all right, you're feeling good. That's nice and easy. You're feeling good. Now, I noticed at the press conference, there's a lot of heat, a lot of animosity between the two of you. And at the end of the fight here, you guys seemed to show a sign of respect. You were speaking to each other. Can you share what was being said back and forth? Is the animosity still there?
Yeah, I told her this fight tonight was just to prove I was the better fighter. But to forgive her, I needed an apology for all the personal beef.
Definitely. So as far as this fight goes, the crowd's very happy. I know you're very happy. And I can't wait to see what happens to you next, what happens for you next year in BKFC. I would call this yet another statement win for you. You keep winning and winning and winning.
That's all I plan to do.
Well, we plan to keep watching you win. We're very excited for you. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Britain Hart, our winner.
Britain Hart, absolutely true to her word. said that she would take risks to record the knockout. That's exactly what she did against a very tough, very game Jenny Savage. The winner, by way of third-round TKO, Britain Hart defeats Jenny Savage. BKFC 19 tonight in Tampa, Florida. We're back with you. Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship 20, Friday night, August 20th in Biloxi, Mississippi. Then our first time in the state of Nebraska, the great fight city, Omaha. That is September 10th for BKFC 21. And then the first time for Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship in Arizona will be in the greater Phoenix metropolitan area in the city of Chandler, October 22nd. We've had big knockouts, huge performances tonight in bare knuckle, and our 3 bouts all going the distance in our Influencers Platform Showdown BKFC 19.
Heavyweight title eliminator as the undefeated bare knuckle Brit Mick Terrell makes his U.S. debut against the inaugural BKFC champ Arnold Adams. Then, in the main event, Rachel Ostovich attempts to obtain glory and avenge defeat as she battles Paige Van Zandt. They are BKFC 19's featured fights, and they start right now.
Squared Circle is back in Tampa Bay, home of the Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, 2-time Stanley Cup champs Lightning, and now the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championships. Thrilled you could be a part of BKFC 19 tonight from the Florida State Fairgrounds. What a night it's been. Out of our 6 professional bouts, we have had 5 fantastic finishes, and that has now taken us to the business portion of tonight's card. The co-main event has major implications in the heavyweight division as former heavyweight champion Arnold A.J. Adams begins his quest to get his belt back, but standing in the way of that goal is England's top bare knuckle fighter, Mick Terrell. And then it's main event between 2 former UFC fighters who take off the gloves and knuckle up tonight when Paige Van Zandt looks for her first win in the promotion when she meets Rachel Ostovich, who is making her BKFC debut tonight. The table is set. It's time.